Good evening, everybody. My name is Tseho Siago, and welcome to another episode of Live at Expo. Today, we are at the Dubai Exhibition Center, and we are here for the chess championship that's happening. And it actually just ended, the game that we just saw, that we were supposed to see, but it just ended. It has been happening over the last couple of days. But before we get into today's show, let me remind you that this is an interactive show, and you guys can catch us live on Twitch, on virtualexpodubai.com, YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitch, yeah, as mentioned before. But anyway, today's show is a very exciting one because we do have the World Championship happening here for chess, and we have some grandmasters here as well. The show is just incredible. There are kids everywhere, everybody lining up to play chess and meet people. It's honestly such a palpable energy. But before we get into that, also remember that this show is all about paying it forward and bettering the world. So if the more you engage with us, the more you're interactive with us, you earn points, and those points will ultimately go towards seeds of change, and those seeds of change will go towards initiatives and opportunities that better the world. So let's meet our first guest for today. We have Farah with us, who is the Expo, one of the Expo directors here. And how are you, Farah?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, Farah. Now, I know we have just had a very spectacular game come to an end. Can you tell us who is playing today?
You have Magnus, the current champion, and you have Ian, who's also the runner-up. Game ended today, and Magnus won, obviously. Today was a tie, actually, but it's been a bit of a rough game. It's so much happening at the same time, everyone having their own predictions. We started with 5 ties in a row, and then Magnus won, and it's always the same 2 players who are playing one after the other. We have 14 matches altogether, so whoever gets to the most matches wins. Yeah, and a lot of ties.
Now,
yeah.
seeing as this game ended in a tie,
yeah,
what does that mean? Will they be playing each
so
other
they will
again?
be playing tomorrow, and tomorrow is also, everyone's waiting to see, is it going to be another tie, or are we going to have another game? All of that is still about to happen. We'll see.
So can you tell us about the partnership between the Chess World Championship and Expo, and what does that mean for Expo?
For Expo, it's just huge. I mean, we just brought the world in one place for 6 months, right? We have 192 countries who are here all together. And then we're bringing chess, who's also become a game that is just so popular worldwide, especially after the Queen's Gambit. This got so big, everyone started playing. Obviously, with lockdown happening, online gaming it was huge, a surge of the online gaming. So yeah, it's become very important. It's about bringing brains together. It's about, creating the future, thinking about how we can be smart together to have a better future. So chess values and Expo values are quite aligned, and that's why we decided to bring them together.
I love that. We have people watching from all over the world, and as I had mentioned previously, that this is an interactive show. So we have a comment from Wahid, who says it's a wonderful evening and looking forward to another fun-filled evening. We have Frank, who says greetings, Farah, and we have Faizan, who's obviously a Magnus fan, and we have people from all over the world. Actually, we have people watching from here in the UAE. We see you guys. Hello to all of you. So I'm going to be spending a couple of minutes with Farah. She's going to take us through some very exciting spaces that you would not be able to see anywhere else except here on Live at Expo. So if you have friends and family that are interested in live chess, tell them to tune in right now, because I'm about to take you guys backstage. We're going to go to the VVIP booth, and you're going to see some other exciting things. But yeah, so who do we have here, Farah?
So let me just take this opportunity to introduce you to Anand. If you want to take the floor.
Hi there, how are you, Anand? I know who you are, Grandmaster. How did you find today's game?
I think this is the game that should have been played 2 games ago, and fairly quiet game, and understandable under the circumstances. It suited both participants, and now the hope is for the next one, where the challenger has to give his best shot. And
Who do you think was the better opponent today?
I think it was very balanced right from the start. Like I said, both the results suited both of them, so you could see that then Neither of them wanted to upset the apple cart.
So as a grandmaster yourself, are there any moves that you felt like, oh, that was not the move to make from any one of the players?
Not today.
Not today.
Not today. Today was a position where it's hard to come up with such a move, and so they both stayed very much on the main road.
Masana, we have people watching you from across the globe, and we have a fan here who's Jude, who says, Grandmaster, applause, and he is saying hello to you. Jude, you have to tell us where you're from so we can let him know where you are from. And we have Jaywant, who's watching from India, and he says, our Indian Grandmaster. So, it is such a pleasure and such an honor to be in your presence. What would you say is the future of chess, and what would you like to see happen with chess with the next coming generation?
I would like to see more and more youngsters get into the game. We've already had very good growth over the last year during the pandemic, people sitting at home. But we'd like that trend to continue, and I hope a lot of young people get exposed to chess through their schools.
Amazing. And what would you say is the best way to start learning? Do you think apps, seeing as we're living in a very tech-savvy world right now, is that the easiest way to learn, or do you think they should be learning in a more technical way through books?
Whichever works for you. If you started playing on the internet, continue playing on the internet. If you have a family member you're playing with, that's fine as well. Whatever suits you. It doesn't matter. Once you get started, that's the main thing.
And I know this is probably not a fair question to ask you, but who is your favorite chess player currently? They don't have to be a grandmaster. It can be anyone.
Well, my favorite chess players were Fischer and Tal, and I think that's still the case.
All right, Masana, before I let you go at some point, I also wanted to know, with this year Expo and the World Championship partnering up, what does that mean for you when it comes to the initiatives that Expo are supporting, such as opportunity, sustainability? What would you say, as a chess player and somebody who's part of this, what is the thing you look forward to most to come out of Expo this year?
Well, I think the main theme in Expo is obviously connecting minds, and that's happening. A lot of the things you mentioned, sustainability, mobility, are things where we will need to work together. And I hope chess provides a good backdrop for that collaboration to start and happen.
I think so, because it's such a great mixture of minds coming together, and I think with chess it's also such a strategic game, but it's one that also has a level of humanity to it and a level of intuition that is required to actually make you a grandmaster, I guess. And so that are some of the qualities we need in making the world a better place.
Yes, chess and any endeavor, you have to work hard.
Yeah.
And the lesson is the same.
So it has been such an honor and great pleasure to meet you. I mean, I feel like I need to just freeze this moment so we can just screen grab it.
Sure.
Thank you so much. And we're very excited to get more commentary from you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to catch you while I'm here at Expo, but have a lovely evening and thank you so much again.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
How cool was that, guys? We literally got to interview a grandmaster. That is just unbelievable.
And you know what? You have so many around. It's quite crazy.
Yeah.
Here we're in the commentating area. So basically this is where Anand sits, and he will be commentating everything happening inside the auditorium. So you have live feed cameras here, and the actual games happen in there, and the two champions are sitting in what we call the fish tank, which we'll see later on.
Amazing. Farah, you are the lady that makes dreams happen.
I try.
How has it been for you actually putting all of this together? I know, Expo was supposed to happen last year, and so delayed a lot of things, but this has been 2 years in the making. How has that been?
It's been intense, as you said, a lot of uncertainties. The first time I heard of the project, I hadn't played chess in so long. I mean, maybe 10 years, if not more, with my dad and when I was a kid. And then this came up, and then I started working on it, and the Queen's Gambit happened, and everything got out of proportion. And then the excitement around it. Basically, you work like you don't even count anymore. The whole point is to make it happen, and it's so big you're not allowed to fail. Same as Expo.
Amazing. So I hear now we're about to go inside.
Let's go in. Yeah, obviously you can see some activation spaces around here. This is the area, this is the ticket booth basically. So people would get their tickets, they would come through here. Technically they're supposed to leave their phones inside, but we're letting them keep their phones.
I mean, I think that is kind of fair.
Yeah, no flash, the usual, and then we give them these earphones that they actually use while watching the game to actually hear the commentating.
Yeah. And I noticed that the room is bright right now. Is it usually this bright or are the lights dimmed?
So you're completely right. Usually the room is completely dark. Usually when you enter this room, it's just completely silent. I couldn't be talking to you right now if the chess game was
We'd have
ongoing.
to be whispering.
So we're walking all the way towards the fish tank. And you'll see some VIP seats in front of it.
All right. Are people able to purchase VIP seats?
Yeah, of course. They can go on Platinum List and they can go ahead and purchase their ticket. There you go.
We have a comment from Alfonso. Alfonso says, Farah motivates me to play chess.
Really? Well, that? I'm happy, Alfonso.
And Frank says, so many great events taking place at Expo. I know, Frank, there are so many. This is just
so
one
much.
of them.
True.
I mean, with Expo going on for the next couple of months till March 2020, I'm sure there's a lot of tricks and tips you still have wrapped up in your sleeve.
So many, to be honest, but it's just a lot happening and we just try to keep up with all of it. It just changes all the time, you know.
Yeah.
So here it is. Here's the huge auditorium. I have seen like 20 versions of layouts of this area. I think it looks pretty good now, don't you?
I think it looks amazing. And so this would be the VIP section, and then that's the general admission, and everybody gets their own set of headphones that they get to use, and
then either you choose to listen to proper expert level commentary, or you're like me and you're just starting to play chess, so we have that version of commentary.
Oh, I love that. So you offer all sorts of levels of commentary depending on how advanced people are. Amazing.
Exactly, yeah.
So now we're heading backstage.
We are.
And here I hear we're going to get to meet the media team, or are we going somewhere else?
We're actually going inside the fish tank,
Oh, wow.
where the players play and where no one else is allowed.
So this is where the players would enter through this door right here. And then we come through here, and this is the fish tank, guys. So amazing.
The board that they used to play when it's
Rowena Evangelist said 5 moves checkmate. I know, epic. So are these the moves they played today, or have the pieces been moved? They put it back already.
back already. But yeah, this is the chess table that is basically used when they play. And if you look right towards your there's actually a room back there, and we're gonna go there too.
And I love that it's actually so dim, like, because obviously now the lights are on in there in the auditorium. You're able to see out into the crowd, but usually because the lights are dimmed, the players would not be able to see into the auditorium. So that's pretty cool, and you can see there's cameras from all angles because there are no cameramen in here. And yeah, guys, we made it into the fishbowl. What a crazy experience. I mean, I feel like a grandmaster myself.
These are the personal rooms of each of the players. So this would be Magnus's room. He actually can go and rest in here when he wants to.
So guys, we are getting a sneaky tour of Magnus Carter's dressing room. Look at this. So he likes coffee, tea, water, milk. Seems like he has a little water bowl. He probably has a pet. Irene says, awesome behind the scenes. I know, this is so cool. Seems like a very healthy eater. We have some nuts. And
He is very healthy.
is he?
Way more than me. I'm addicted to KFC, so I can't.
I know, this is so cool.
And this is Nepo's room.
Yeah, oh, both very healthy. All right, some pistachio chocolate. Wow, guys, you can go and tell everybody at home that you guys got to see the dressing rooms of the two world's best champion players at the moment.
So let's
I
go
know.
deeper.
Well, this is wonderful.
Okay, Okay, so now you're entering the backstage space, right? This is where all the medias have their offices set up. And we have NBC, we have the NRK, and all of these different feeds come into them and they basically mix and match them in order to broadcast them to different channels, whether it be chess.com, YouTube, Virtual Expo, you name it. So let's go into broadcast.
I know, Faison, this is very cool.
Hi guys!
Hi guys!
Hey guys.
Look at this. We made it in the tech room. How are you, Leonard?
Yeah, very good. We just finished our show. The press conference just finished.
So tell us, what do you do? What is your role at Expo and
Ooh.
in the behind the scenes?
Yeah, I have two roles here. I broadcast a chess game. I saw you were just in the playing hall with the chessboard. So that chessboard is connected to my computer, and I broadcast the chess moves.
Oh, amazing. So people are actually able to see virtually the chess move as it happens.
Exactly. Yeah. So a lot of people watch the game that way. And the other way is like they watch the game through a live stream. So like what you saw with Fishy Anand, he's one of the commentators. And I'm producing the live commentary show for FIDE.
So I heard from Little Birdie that you also play chess. So how amazing has this been for you to watch the world champions play against each other?
It's amazing because like you see here in front of you that we have like this front row seat to the World Championships.
I can see
we
it,
can
and
see
we have-
every single movement. We can see every emotion of the players,
And
and that's just like so amazing to witness.
Oh, and the press conference is
this is
happening right now.
amazing.
Well,
I
it's
know,
just-
Aaron,
just
this is
finished.
so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So yeah, as a chess fan, of course, I'm very excited to see this from close by. And I'm also a photographer. So sometimes I used to be closer to the player, sometimes at
Oh,
other
amazing.
events, and now I
So-
just see it from a different way.
Last
Yeah.
question before we head out. Do you have a personal favorite? Are you rooting for someone? Be honest with us.
I mean, no, I don't have a clear favorite. I mean, Magnus is, I think, like a very worthy champion. He's a great promoter of the game of chess.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we
wish
new-
both play as well.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And yeah, I guess we'll be seeing you tomorrow, and whatever we get to see online and on the streams, we know that it's all because of you. Amazing.
pleasure.
Bye. Thank you.
Ciao.
Farah, this is so cool. I can't believe we made it backstage to the tech room.
Oh, it's not
That
over.
is
It
amazing.
is not over. I'm about
Laura,
to take you
look
to
at the behind scenes, so high tech. I know, it's incredible.
about to take you to what we call the VVIP room.
So who would get invited into the VVIP room?
So basically every day of a match you get to do a first move, and it can be a celebrity, it can be a VIP. We found out the royal family of the UAE is also very
Amazing.
interested in chess. So basically any VVIP you can think of would come in here. And be able to sit.
This is so cool. So these chairs actually look out into the fish tank. So you guys saw us there earlier, and so if you're sitting here, you actually have such a great seat because you're behind one of the players and you get to see the one from the front. And it's so cozy, and you also get to see the moves on the screens, obviously because the game is over now. You cannot see anything on the screens. And yeah, there's a little tea and coffee station there, and chessboards. I love that this one is a UAE chessboard.
We got it done for the opening ceremony of the chess championship.
Oh, I love it. Look at the bird.
Right?
So cool.
Yeah. There's a picture of Sheikh Hamdan actually playing with one of these chessboards.
Delona says, who do you think will win?
I definitely think Magnus Carlsen will win. To be honest. Yeah.
I mean, I won't lie, I'm a little biased. He is a personal favorite of mine, so I'm secretly hoping Magnus wins.
I mean, he's so kind. He actually came over to Expo in, I think it was in August, to just do a site visit of the place.
Oh, amazing.
And God knows how hot it was. But he was just smiling all the time.
the
It was
fact
just
that he also took the time out to come and see Expo and its development is just really so humble of him, I guess. I mean, as a world champion, that's something really cool. So where are we off to now?
So we're gonna go back out, and I think you play chess too, right?
I play a little bit.
Let's go ahead outside. And
Are we
start
going to
the game.
play against each other?
Let's do that. That's a
Let's
good
do
idea.
that. Okay, guys,
Oh,
help
look
us.
who's
We
behind.
having a moment. Guys, we have, I'm going to try and be very calm right now. We have Grandmaster himself, Mr. Maurice Ashley. How are you?
I'm great. I just ran back from the press conference with the two players, so I just
How has
settling
today
myself.
been? I mean, this match today, I think a lot of people thought it was going to end today, and the fact that it ended in a tie, what are your thoughts?
Well, it seems like both players are happy with the draw. Nepo blundered a couple of games in a row, so he's like, I don't want to lose like that again. It's super embarrassing. Magnus himself, he's like, if I just keep drawing, I win. I'm up 3, so just get me to 7.5 points. This gets him 6.5, so he's good to go.
Oh, amazing. So what would you say was your favorite move today?
Honestly, I didn't see any moves that got me too excited. I mean, it's something you want to see them just try to kill each other. But today it looked like they were like, nah, I'm good.
I'm
I
good.
don't need to go crazy.
So, you know, I think I'm a brilliant chess player.
Oh.
Brilliant. I mean, I
Okay.
could be a grandmaster, guys. I'm kidding. But, you know, I had challenged Farah to a game. But now that I have the grandmaster next to a possible grandmaster, are you willing to take up the challenge?
I mean, the way you describe yourself, I might be scared. But, you know, let's see what it looks like.
Let's see. So we're going to do this, right?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Are
Let's
you
make
going to
happen.
take it easy on me, though? I mean, that was all just like, you know.
After the way you build it up, I can't be
I
taking
mean,
it easy.
I have to pretend like I know what I'm doing. You know, I can't show my weakness.
I see. Right now, it looks like there's somebody playing on our chess set, so we're going to have to kick them off.
Yeah, we're kicking them off. I
But,
mean, I'm with the grandmaster. I'm sure we can do anything we want.
Well, we'll see. I think that, well, no, it looks like maybe we do have the chance.
All right. Okay, guys, we're going to set this up quickly, and then you guys are going to see a little game. Thanks, Frank. Good luck to me. Guys, tell me your thoughts. Who do you think is going to win? If nobody says me, I'm going to be very upset. All right. Let's set this up quickly.
No, we're putting white on this side.
Oh, we're putting white?
White on the other side. There you go.
Thank you.
Maybe it's a race. Is what we're doing.
Who can put the pieces back quickly? All right, guys. Let's do this.
All right, what color do you want?
I'll go with black.
You're gonna take black. Okay, then I go first.
You go first, yeah.
Are you gonna copy me?
No, I won't. I'll really try and be tactical, I promise.
Okay, all right, fine. Then I'm gonna start super classical and put a pawn in the middle of the board.
Okay.
Whoa! Alekine's defense. She's a boss. She's been studying. I'm gonna do it like football.
Ah.
Ho, ho, ho. You know,
Oh, I didn't see that.
I was kind of blocking that. That's part of the strategy. Knights should not be on the side of the board. So here we go. Boom!
Well, okay,
That one's
okay.
going down.
It's not over till it's
Oh,
over.
you're trying to attack my queen already?
I'm not trying to attack it. I'm just trying to, you know, play
You're-
strategically.
You're not trying to attack it?
I'm
You're
not, I'm
attacking
not,
my
I'm
queen. How are you
not.
not trying to attack it? You're attacking my queen. My queen's leaving, thank you very much. What kind of not trying to attack? You think, look at this. Come on up. Okay, I'm going to let you do that and bring my bishop out. Bam. Too much thinking, too much thinking.
Hold
Very good move. I was hoping you did something else. But I'm just going to keep it moving and get my pawn, other pawn in the middle like so. You know, this game is ancient. Did you know that? You know where the chess is from?
on. No,
It's from India.
I did not know
Originally, yeah. They used to play with elephants. Can you imagine trying to move the elephant around like
Yeah.
this? Oh, man. And also scooping up the board when elephants are on the back. That was just...
Okay, I feel like the board is looking fairly competitive, even though, I mean, you did get my one piece. But I am going to go with my horse over here.
You keep putting your knights on the side of the board.
I know. Is that a bad move?
You're supposed to try to put your knight in the middle. Your pieces in the middle.
Pieces
From the
in the
middle,
middle.
your pieces can go multiple directions. When you're on the side, you're stuck over there.
Fair
You know,
enough.
You're like on the edge.
Fair
You're gonna
enough.
fall off the planet somehow. But mine are gonna go to the middle, where I control a lot of space.
I mean, I hear you, but then I could also go here.
You know what? I'm gonna play this move just for fun. Put my bishop right there, boldly, because I feel like doing it and daring your pawn to take me.
No, you know what? I don't fall for that. You know what I mean? So
Be
I
careful.
will take that.
You got one of my pawns? And have me in check? Lucky for me, I've got this bad boy.
I forgot about that.
There goes that piece. I'm collecting knights. That's what I am.
Collecting knights.
I'm
Well,
collecting knights. I
guys,
love
you can tell I'm obviously playing a grandmaster, and you know what? I can accept defeat from a grandmaster.
I'm honored. I'm honored. You're
Not
so
very
kind.
happy about it, but you know,
You don't look happy.
I'm a great sport.
You did well. You did well. You just need a few pointers on bringing your pieces to the middle of the board. You'll
And
be
I
fine.
love that I learned a new tip. Bring all of your knights into the middle of the board. That way it's easier for you to attack. So yeah, Maurice, it has been such a pleasure.
Thank you.
I'm very excited to see more of your commentary tomorrow and more of you here actually at Expo. Before we leave, can you give us a message to all of your chess fans back at home?
Well, I'm from the United States, originally from Jamaica, but living in the United States for many years. And it's like great here in Dubai. Expo is amazing. Farah's been amazing. All the exhibits here are fantastic. Come to Dubai. It's the place to be.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Farah. Maurice, Farah, if you're going to play against him, don't do what I did.
Come on, let's go.
Thank you both so much for being such amazing guests and hosts, and we've honestly enjoyed these last couple of minutes with you guys. By the way, on this show, it is an interactive show, and obviously we earn badges and we earn points that goes towards seeds of change, and those seeds of change are going to go towards initiatives that better the world. So today we have earned the Chess Champ badge. I don't know, I feel like I earned it because, you know, I played the Grandmaster.
You did.
Could have beat him, but, you know, we ran out of time. We ran out of time. But yes, guys, we won ourselves the Chess Champ badge. And I just want to say thank you and good night and have yourselves a fantastic evening. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for your courage.
Bye.
Bye.
How cool was that, guys? I just got to play the Grandmaster at chess. I mean, I don't think I did so badly. Some could beg to differ, but now we're going off to go check out a pavilion, because this would not be an Expo live show if we weren't showcasing the amazing pavilions around Expo. So right now we are headed off to Mongolia, and I am so excited because there's just so much culture and history that we are about to learn about. And yeah, send through your comments. Aaron says, I love Mongolia. I love it too. I mean, I haven't been, but I know I'm going to love it just now. We are headed over there. Let me try go back to some of the comments from when we were playing, as I couldn't see. Frank says, congratulations. Thank you. I mean, I lost two of my really big pieces, but you know, I tried. Peter says, good effort. Thank you. I know he is the night collector, Hover. All right, so let's go to Mongolia, guys. We are heading outside. We're gonna get a ride because it is on the other side of Expo, and that's the great thing about Expo. There's just so much to see. Hello, sir. How are you? Fine. So he is our ride to Mongolia. And we're leaving Dubai Exhibition Center now and headed off to the pavilion. Look at how beautiful Expo is at night. I'm loving all of these lights on the trees. It's just so beautiful. Look at that. Can you guys see all the flags over here? Can you guys see that? So beautiful. All right, so let me see your comments. Hello Dubai from Paris. Hi there. How are you? Guys, let me know where you guys are watching from. I think that's the great thing about this show, bringing people together from across the world. We are passing some really exciting pavilions that you guys are going to get to see just now. So we have Angola over here, Peru. Alrighty guys, so we have a trivia poll up for you guys. What game will we be playing at the Mongolia Pavilion? Is it A, hopscotch, a game of leaping across squares, B, Ringo, a game of tossing hoops, C, Shanghai, a game played with the polished ankle bones of sheep, or D, Chikai, a game played with small balls made of sheep's wool? All right, get your votes in and let me know which game do you think we will be playing here today. Wahid, indeed, a lot is happening around Dubai Expo. So much to see. Honestly, if you are in Dubai, make sure you come down. You will want to be back here at least 3 times because there's just so much to see, so much to experience, so much to taste. And I just want to show you the Angola Pavilion as we drive past it. What I love about the Angola Pavilion is that they always have some kind of live performance or music playing from it. So if you want to experience that, definitely come down. All right. I can see your votes are coming in. Celia, you're watching from Lisbon. Hola, tudo bem? Hi from Bergs, Belgium. Hello. How are you, Peter? How's the weather there in Belgium? Oh, you guys got it right. That is insane. How did you guys know? We are going to be playing C, Shagai, a game played with the polished ankle bones of sheep. Well done, guys. That was brilliant. How did you guys even guess that? Let me know. We have Pavo who's watching from Helsinki. Hello from Helsinki. Let me show you more of... Hi there, Billy from Atlanta, Georgia, USA. Billy, did you get to see your American Grandmaster here on our show? Alfonso watching from Spain. How are you, Alfonso? All right, so we have our leaderboard up today. Thank you so much, sir. We're headed off to Mongolia, but before we head inside, let me let you know about today's leaderboard. In 10th place, we have Rutik Bopi with 109 points. In 7th place, we have Jordan Fish with 121 points. In 3rd place, we have a tie, Aaron and Frank, both with 136 points. 2nd place, we have Dolna with 148 points. And in 1st place, we have Wahid with 172 points. That's amazing. Hi there, how are you? All right, hi there, how are you? We are here now at the Mongolia Pavilion.
Hello
and
there.
how are you?
Good.
Can you introduce yourself to the viewers back at home?
So I'm from Mongolia and I'm an anthropologist. I work at the National Museum of Mongolia and we brought a lot of historical things in our pavilion.
So let's go inside and see
let's
them.
go. We have a nice Mongolian songs that played in our pavilion, and our pavilion is like a mini museum. So we brought a lot of historical things from Stone Age period through the recent time.
Amazing. So our show is a live show that is streaming across the world. So we have Faizan who's watching from Punjab. Give Faizan a big wave for us there.
Hello. Hi there.
So can you tell us a little bit more about these artifacts over here?
Yeah, for sure. So we brought all of these things originally from Mongolia, and these artifacts are from National Museum of Mongolia. For example, these artifacts, these are from Bronze Age period, which is around 5,000 years old from now.
Oh, wow.
And some of these things are ornaments, and they're like a lucky charm. So when hunters having this one in their pocket or in their clothes, they have got lucky.
They're
on
going to
hunting.
get lucky in
Yeah.
hunting. So let's go over here to
Yeah.
this video showing some landscape and these beautiful outfits over here. Can you tell us a little bit more about
Yeah,
them?
for sure. So we put kings and queens ceremonial clothes, and this one is from around the 13th century, but this one is more like a modernized. So the ancient and Mongolian today's like modern style is mixed together.
Incredible.
So yeah.
All right, and what is happening on, what are we seeing here on the screen?
So on the screen, we put a lot of really good information about Mongolia. So many people don't know where Mongolia is, what the land mass is. We are 17th largest country in the world, really big, and our exports, for example, iron, a lot of different mineral resources.
We have Mira who's watching from home who says, actually, she knows where Mongolia is located. It's located in Asia between Russia to the north and China to the south. Is she right?
Yeah, I am happy.
Mira, you got that right.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And we have a really good ones here, the artifacts. So these things are 800 years old. So from Mongolian Empire time, many people in Mongolia know as the Genghis Khan's country. So men who ruled almost half of the world, and this paper money is 800 years old.
Wow.
And in Mongolia we have only 2 left, and we brought especially this one for the Expo.
So this is an original that we have over
Yes.
here. Oh, wow. How
Imagine
lucky are
800
we?
Yeah, 800 years old paper, which is crazy.
Crazy. And you've
Yeah.
managed to preserve it and bring it all the way to Dubai. That's
Yes.
fantastic.
And another one is here. This one is called Padza. It's like a Expo pass. So in the Silk Road time, you show this one and you go enter through the ports.
Now, did I tell you that we just came back from the chess championships,
Yeah.
and I see there's something very special over here that we're
Yes.
headed towards. So what is this special chessboard over here?
So this chessboard is named Shanyu chessboard.
Shanyu.
Yeah, Shanyu. So 2,000 years ago from now on, and there was Mongolian ancient empire called Hunnu or Shanyu, and this one is impersonated that empire. So this
And
one
I
is,
can see that the pieces are not your typical chess pieces.
Yeah.
So I see a dragon, a falcon. I know that the falcon is the national bird of Mongolia. And
national
so is this an artist representation, or are most chessboards like this in Mongolia?
So the main rule and everything is exactly same, but this one we want to make it more nice and more fancier to the people. So this one is made of marble, redwood, and silver and gilded with the precious stones.
Oh,
so
I
this one
love
is really
that.
good. And the man said it took 2 years to make this one.
So, and it's handmade.
Yeah, handmade.
Incredible. That is
Artistic
fantastic.
masterpiece right there.
What a beautiful piece of
Yeah.
art. Okay, so where are we off to now? Because I know a lot of people are interested
Yeah.
in the landscape around
Yeah.
Mongolia. Can you tell us a
We
bit
put
about
a lot of good pictures about Mongolia. One of the main thing about Mongolia is we have a different ecosystems. We have a desert, Gobi Desert, biggest in Asia. We have a big mountains, grassland. So if you come to Mongolia, you will experience a lot of different
everything?
things. Yeah.
Oh, wow. So we have Alfonso here who says, interesting Mongolian chessboard. I know. That's the other thing that I'm pretty surprised about. I would have never expected Mongolia to have a desert and also snowy mountains. I mean, from what I've seen always, it's always been the snowy mountains, which actually there's a photo here that I'm really interested in that I hope you can tell us a little bit more about. So I know that in Mongolia, this is how the tribesmen traditionally hunt with the falcon.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
So in Mongolia, there's many different ethnic groups, and one of them are really specific in falcon and eagle hunting. So they took a little baby bird and raising them as a hunting bird. And the eagle and falcons hunting for smaller animals like fox and small animals, and they bring that
And
prey.
they get trained to do that from a young age.
And actually, when the falcon and eagle get in a certain age, we release them to the nature.
Oh,
So we
amazing.
never.
So it's all about sustainability,
Yeah.
the circle of life.
Yeah.
We have a question from you from Dolnar who says, what is the famous tourist spot in Mongolia?
So the most famous tourist spot is a grassland, because everybody knows Mongolia is a land of a great steppe. So we have a lot of animals like goat, sheep, which is 70 million for 3 million people. So if you divide it, one person has 3 million animals.
That's incredible.
So-
Wahid says this is like a mini museum in this
Yeah.
pavilion, and it really does feel like a mini museum, and I'm learning so much about this beautiful country. So now I know there's another artifact that you want to show us, and it's because there's something really special about it. People think that it's Arabic, but it actually isn't.
Yeah. So here is a sutra. We call this one Perfection of Wisdom. And this one is the Buddhist philosophy book, Sutra. And this one is actually 200 years old. And then many people come our pavilion and they see the script and said, is that Arabic? But Arabic is from the right to left, but Mongolian is from up to down.
Oh.
So the Arabic Mongolian, they have a really similar like scripts, letters, but it's a different branch of a one tree.
All right. So we have another question for you. What is your favorite spot in Mongolia?
So it's really hard to tell, but the main grassland in the central part of Mongolia, where the Mongolian Empire capital city was, the Harhorum. So it's an ancient capital city. You will see lakes, the grassland like that. So it's a nice place.
So can you come tell me more about this grassland? So what area is this?
So it's mainly in central part of Mongolia. So the southern part is fully Gobi Desert. And in the middle, there is lands like this, where all the animals feeding themselves and all the people, nomadic people live there.
I love that. It's literally a holistic way of life where nature and animals and humans all live collectively together in harmony.
Yes.
I love that so much. So we are reaching the end of our show. I just wanted to see something before we go. I do want to see the sheep ankles. Can you
Yes.
show me that?
For sure. I'll bring it here. Here.
Here they are.
So we call this one knuckle bones. So when we eat sheep, we pull out this one from their legs, like from
Okay.
the meat. And we play games with this one. And there's actually many different games, but for this one, we are playing for telling the future.
This is Shagai.
Yeah, shaga.
Shaga.
Yeah. For
All
example,
right.
you can throw it.
I'd love to.
Yes.
Okay, wish me luck, guys.
So wow. So we call this one. This is sheep
Okay,
and 3 goats.
sheep and 3 goats.
Yeah. Usually this one is horse,
Okay.
sheep, camel, and goat. It has 4 sides, so it's like a dice.
And they're always the same. So
Yeah.
what does this mean? The 3
So
goats and 1
let's
sheep.
see. 1 sheep, 1
One
sheep, 3 goats. Where is it? 1 sheep and 3. Yeah, it's here. 3 goats. Oh my god.
This is so bad. It says, others' power will win. I rebuke that. Thank you so much
Thank you
for
so
taking
much.
us around beautiful Mongolia and letting us play this great game.
Yeah.
We have earned ourselves a Mongolia Pavilion badge. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, and it's all thanks
Thank
to
you,
you.
so appreciate
Thank
it.
you for the rich history and knowledge that you've shared with us today, and we wish you a fantastic expo.
Thank you so much.
Before I
and
head
thank
out,
you
how do I say goodbye?
for- Bye, Stan.
biased, but not
Biostat.
biased,
Yes.
but not from me because we still have to go visit Malawi. From
Oh.
us here at Mongolia, let's say bye.
Goodbye.
And now we're headed off to Malawi. Let's go. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty.
Open the door for you.
Such a gentleman. Thank you so much. All right, guys, that was so cool. I just saw a comment there that says, I wish that goes to good future in world. I am all about positive thinking. Nicely decorated pavilion. I know, Wahid, the pavilion is so beautiful, packed with so much knowledge, history, and culture. Definitely want to check out when you're here at Expo. It is my pleasure, Alfonso. We're getting back on our buggy and heading over to Malawi. It's my pleasure, Jude. All right, so now we're headed over to Malawi, and the cool thing about the Malawi pavilion is that as we drive there, we are going to be passing some really amazing pavilions and other stalls around Expo that you guys will be able to see. If you haven't been able to come to Expo, this is your inside look on what it looks like for everybody that's here. All right, we have a poll running right now, and the poll question is, the word checkmate comes from the Australian phrase game over, friend, or the Spanish phrase el rey ha muerto, or the Russian phrase igra zakonchenia, or the Persian phrase shamat. Let me know, cast your votes now, and let me know which one you think it is, and obviously we will see if you guys have a great general knowledge basis. Open Vibes is watching from Alpula. I see some of you are voting for the right one and some of you aren't. Can you guys see the little bots over there? They are all over Expo. Let's go to Malawi, Wahid. We are headed to Malawi. All right, cast your votes there. I know Expo really is incredible. Look at this. So over here we have some restaurants, some stores where you can buy stuff from, and little souvenirs, and yeah. And right in front of us, we're about to see the UAE pavilion. This is easily one of my favorite pavilions when it comes to architecture. So the fun fact about the UAE pavilion is that those are solar panels that actually move with the sun and obviously create energy. I know Jude Al-Wassel is fantastic. Keep your votes coming in, guys. Okay, and the poll is officially closed. 64% of you got it right. The correct answer is D, Shamat. And 27% of you voted for game over, friend. Nope, that is incorrect. And 9% of you voted for B. But the correct one was D, Shamat, which is the Persian phrase. Alrighty. Alright, we have our leaderboard up again, and in 10th spot we have AF. It's a tie in X spot for Faison and XZZ7. In 5th we have Frank Hellman with 242 points. In third place, we have Judah Barham with 251 points. And in first place, we have Wahid with 308 points. That is magnificent. Wahid, you love Expo and you clearly love engaging with us on Live at Expo because you are currently in the #1 spot with 308 points. Guys, keep interacting with us. The show's not over yet. We are headed to Malawi now, and I know, very impressive. I am very excited to see Malawi as I've heard such great things about this pavilion. So let's head through. Right now we are passing Campus Germany. Yes, Christy, we're headed over to Malawi, and we have Italy in the background over there. And again, we have some restaurants on this side, and some more stalls. We're about to pass another fantastic pavilion over here, which is about to come up. And it is Saudi Arabia. Look at how fantastic this pavilion is, and it's just such a unique structure, and also just so tech savvy. Pedro, lovely pavilions, I know. Saudi is just so magnificent, and I love that we're driving past it. It is easily one of my favorites as well. Wahid, it is my pleasure. I know this leaderboard does look good. I wonder why. Could it be because you're in the first spot? Maybe. Let's take a closer look at Saudi. Look at this. Expo 2020 Dubai is really incredible. Thank you. All right, guys, so let me know, what is your favorite tabletop game? Definitely mine has to obviously be chess, checkers as well. Let me know what's yours. Wahid, Saudi Arabia is so beautiful. I know this pavilion is magnificent. I still haven't been inside, and I would love to visit it soon. I've heard such fantastic things about it. Apparently the technology in there is incredible. So if you're able to come down to Expo, definitely go visit Saudi as well. Faizan, everything is lovely. Everything is lovely at Expo. I mean, how can you not be just so excited and overwhelmed by all the beauty and technology that is around us? This is another magnificent pavilion to see. This is the UK pavilion. And look at the artwork over here. We also have the Ukraine. And Monaco is here as well, right next to the visitor center. There's also visitor centers anywhere in case you need any information or you need any help. So they are all around the Expo when you are here, and that's the great thing about Expo. You cannot get lost. There's always someone to help you. Kirunda says nice, cool. Guys, let me know, what is your favorite tabletop game? Monopoly is pretty cool, Alphonse. I agree with you, actually. And have you guys played 30 Seconds? That's another great one, actually. Does that count as tabletop? I think so. Faison, chess? Yes, I love chess as well. All right, and we are here at Malawi. Thank you so much, sir, for the ride. Thank you. All right, so we are here at Malawi. We're about to head in. I am very excited to be here. Jordan says my favorite board game is called Carcassonne. It's a city building game. I've actually never heard of it. Have you guys heard of it? And have you played this game? Oh, we have our Rita over here. Oops, sorry about that. Hi there, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you this evening?
Well, I'm good, thank you. Can you introduce yourself to the viewers at home?
Thank you very much. My name is Tadala Mohara. I am the Pavilion Director for the Malawi Pavilion.
Amazing. So we actually have somebody from Malawi who lives in Dubai watching. Their name is Perben Bilila. Say hello to Perben Bilila.
Hello, Praveen, how are you?
How do you say hello in Malawi?
We say Mulibwanji.
Murigwanji Bilal. And Wahid here says, just so much fun, the whole world at one place. I know that is so cool. So where are you going to be taking us today and what are you going to be showing us? Take us through this amazing pavilion.
We'll be taking you through the Malawian Pavilion where we have the introduction area. We have a section with our history. We'll also be showing you a bit about the culture, some of the innovations of Malawi, the opportunities, and we'll also show you some of the products that are made in Malawi.
Oh, well, let's go right in then.
Thank you so much.
So over here, this wall looks amazing. Can you tell me a bit more about it?
Sure. This wall is showing some of the history, mainly the political history of Malawi. Malawi was a protectorate of the British Empire and we attained independence in 1964. From 1964, we had our first multi-party elections in 1994 after a referendum that was held in 1993.
Amazing.
And since 94, we've had elections every 5 years.
Incredible. So it's been a democracy since 1994.
That's correct.
All right. And what do we have over here?
Over here we have some artifacts that demonstrate some of the culture that we have in Malawi. And we also have a few pictures of some of our traditional dances taking place over here. So we have many traditional dances, but we were just able to display 3 of them here, as you can see.
I love it. So colorful and so vibrant. Everybody just looks so happy and smiling. I love this costume over here. Is this in a traditional attire for the Ingoma dance?
Yes, it is a traditional attire. This is for the Ngoni people of Malawi, who are descendants of the Zulus of South Africa. That is why you can see there's some similarities between their outfits and the
Because in Zulu, Ingoma means song, and Zulu is a South African language. So the tribe is called Ingoni.
Ngoni, yes.
Ingoni. All right, amazing. That's great to know. So what is this over here?
Over here, again, we're continuing with the theme of culture. This is one of the other main dances in Malawi. It's called Gule Wankulu, which translates to the great dance, because Wankulu is great or big in the native language of Chichewa. Here we also have some handmade reed woven baskets, which are quite common in Malawi. They're handmade by people of all genders. Also here we have some of the historical artifacts that were used by our ancestors in the past. So we have a mortar and pestle for grinding, a gourd here for keeping beverages such as water, milk and other things like that cool. As in the days there were no fridges or such devices.
So Tundala, I'm excited to get to this next section of the pavilion because it's all about the opportunities and business opportunities happening in the country right now. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Sure, I can do that for you. So for example, we have this video here which is explaining some of the opportunities available in the tourism sector. That is, for example, in areas such as wildlife safaris, the lake, water sports, other water activities, and also cultural tourism, which is a big thing nowadays.
Esme at home says she loves handmade bags. So I guess you have to make your way to Malawi or come through to the Malawi Pavilion as they do have some on sale. All right, so can you tell us more about your tourism and the mining that happens in Malawi?
Okay, great. So this section is about some of the business opportunities that we have in Malawi. So as was mentioned earlier on, we do have some priority sectors that we like to promote. such as tourism, mining, energy power generation, agriculture, manufacturing, and other value addition.
And as we speak about agriculture, we are about to get to a section that highlights all of your biggest exports from Malawi. Can you tell us about those?
Sure. Our biggest export from Malawi is tobacco. It has been our biggest export for some time indeed. Traditionally, it has been taken up about 50% of the total exports of Malawi, but of course now it has been dropping, being replaced by some other crops, but tobacco still remains one of the key export crops of Malawi. We also export a lot of legumes. You see here we have different kinds of beans, kidney beans, sugar beans, which are not only delicious, but they're also highly nutritious as well.
And we're about to get to the most interesting one, because I don't think a lot of people know this about Malawi.
Yes, we also have tea here, and Malawi is actually the second largest exporter of tea in Africa after Kenya. So, as you said, a lot of people don't know that, but we do actually export a lot of tea from Malawi.
We have a question for you from Leila Mendoza, who says, where are you from in Malawi?
I am actually from Blantyre originally, but I live in Lilongwe, the capital city.
Lilongwe.
Yes.
Amazing. And we have Gabriella, who says she would love to try Malawian tea. So, all right, now before we head out, I would love to see more of the textiles and all of the artisan handmade stuff that you have in here. Can you take us over there?
Sure, please follow me this way. So we have over here some handmade jewelry and made from the stones that we have in Malawi. So there's some precious stones, some rocks here that have been hand mined and hand carved. All of this jewelry that you see here has been handmade, hand cut and hand polished.
Amazing.
In addition to this, we have these textiles that have also been completely handmade. These are made from cotton and hemp as the raw material, but these are all handcrafted. We have these reversible jackets, reversible skirts, and we also have some bags here that have also been handmade. And in addition to that, we have these wooden curios that have also been hand carved, hand sanded, and hand polished by artisans.
I love that's the common theme. Everything is made with love and with everybody's hands. Tadala, I just want to say that thank you so much for being such a great host today. We have earned ourselves a Malawi badge. That's all thanks to you and our viewers at home for showing us this fantastic pavilion and them engaging with us. Pedro says, nice fashion in Malawi. I cannot agree with you anymore. I love the jackets and the reversible bomber jackets. I think that is just fantastic. Tadala, thank you so much. How do I say goodbye and farewell in Malawi?
You say Tionana.
Tionana, Tandala. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you again soon. Hopefully in Malawi.
We would love to have you in Malawi. Takulandilani, that means welcome to Malawi.
Say that again for me.
Takulandilani.
Takulandilani.
Yes.
Amazing. Goodbye. Thank you.
Thank you. The pleasure's all mine.
All right, guys, that was so fantastic. How amazing was Tandala? What a great greeter. Okay, so now that we've visited so many of the pavilions here today, we have our daily leaderboard up again, and in the 10th place we have Kurunda Medis with 309 points. In 6th place we have Jordan Fish with 333 points. In 4th place we have Alfonso. In 3rd place we have Jude, and in 2nd place we have Dalnora, and in 1st place Wahid. You are still leading today's show with 423 points. Wahid, you have just been a champ today's show. So let's go outside the Indonesia pavilion, as I see there is something happening. There's a performance happening over at the Indonesia pavilion. Let's head over there. All right, so as you know, with all the points you guys have earned today, you've earned yourselves seeds of change, and you guys can now start casting your votes for which initiative you would like to win today's seeds of change. It can be clean energy, using less, green cities, healthy planet, eating well, living together, happy people, and cleaner water. So while you guys cast your votes, we're going to watch this performance over here at the Indonesia pavilion, and I'm just going to jump a bit. being called up on stage, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to Mr. Pavilion.
Whoops, I almost tripped from all the adrenaline. That was so much fun, guys. We have come to the end of our show. Living Together has won today's Seeds of Change. And that brings us to the end of the show. I have had such a fun time with you guys today. From me, Tejo, it's goodbye, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Good night.